interaction from an early age is a key factor in learning how to use language and experience the world as a member of their specific culture. They learn, develop, and grow a lot from being around others and having social experiences. It's also helping the children in learning to speak effectively. If our children have a lack of social interaction, may result from variety causes including social fear and anxiety or a preference for solitude. Allowing your children and encouraging them to be more social and have social interactions can help them to develop the important life skills. Piaget theory is used in widely school system throughout the world and in the development of curriculum for children. His theory of intellectual or cognitive development, published in 1936, is still used today in some branches of education and psychology. In 1919, while working at the Alfred Binet Laboratory School in Paris, Piaget was intrigued by the fact that children of different ages made different kinds of mistakes while solving problems. Through Piaget theory, teachers develop a better understanding of their students' thinking. While Vygotsky theory focuses on the role of culture in the development of mental abilities, Vygotsky theory provides a profound understanding of teaching and learning that reflects the complexity of social and cultural context in the modern learner. Vygotsky's formal work in psychology began in 1924 at Moscow's Institute of Psychology. For me, intelligence is a human mental ability. It is the ability to learn and to apply knowledge. Intelligence has been defined in many ways. The capacity for abstraction, logic, understanding, self-awareness, learning, emotional knowledge, reasoning, planning, creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving. Intelligence is important because it has an impact on many human behaviors. In learning, intelligence is important because learning is impossible without intelligence. In other words, intelligence is the basis of learning. It's common to think of intelligence as something that you are simply born with. Some people, after all, make being smart look effortless. Intelligence is not a set trait, though it's a changeable, flexibility ability to learn and stimulate your brain that can improve over time. Remember, intelligence is not about knowing more than other people. It's about stimulating your brain, being able to solve problems, and learn. The fourth theory, language development, are the nativist perspective, the cognitive development theory perspective, the behaviorist perspective, and the interactionist perspective. The nativist perspective is the language which we can learn through a combination of the environment and the innate ability. The nativist perspective also is a biologically based theory, which argues that humans are pre-programmed with the innate ability to develop language. Cognitive development means how children think, explore, and figure things out. Cognitive development provides children with the means of paying attention to thinking about the world around them. Everyday experiences can impact a child's cognitive development. Behaviorism focuses on the idea that all behaviors are learned through the interaction with the environment. Behaviorism, also known as behavioral psychology, this learning theory states that behaviors are learned from the environment and says that innate or inherited factors have very little influence on behavior. An example of behaviorism is when teachers reward their class or certain students with a party or special treat at the end of the week for good behavior throughout the week. The interactionist perspective in sociology is one of the four prominent perspectives in society. The interactionist perspective on inequality looks at how certain social roles have more power or authority than others. The main focus of an interactionist perspective is the interactions of society, which is to say how people behave with each other. An example using real social rules can help illustrate the interactionist perspective. A CEO has more power than a receptionist. Any language boils down to a set of symbols representing sounds and grammar governing the system. But contrary to what you might believe, you don't need to know grammar by heart to learn a language. Language is like a living creature. It grows, evolves, and changes over time. Grammar rules simply reflect the usage of language at a particular time. Language development is a slow process that starts during early childhood, allowing children to grasp the spoken word and communicate.